Alright, what's up, people? The Jedi here. Okay, let me see. Alright, perfect. I'm actually, in the middle of getting set up for this video. As you can see, I'm using my ring lighter. So you might actually see, excuse me, you might actually, that's my ring lighter right here. Let me see if I can. Okay, here we go. Alright, now you guys can see me with a different light, I guess. Alright, man, we're gonna have it facing me. Shine. Shine. Alright, now let's get into this video. Like I said yesterday in my other video. Alright, well, here we go. This is what I was going to show yesterday, but I ended up just doing the recap video instead in the process. And I didn't really like go into much detail what happened in the 76er season because, well, I did, but like not in a way that you guys would expect. Like how I did like with the Eagles and Steelers, you know? But for the Sixers, it wasn't worth doing. I mean, I did dive into a little bit of their season, one of their games in the season, but like, no. Anyway, I thought this is the brightest thing that is right here in the process. Matter of fact, then I should use wait, or I could change the light. I can change the light on my ring lighter, actually. So let's go to... Okay. Alright, how about this? How about no ring lighter? Okay. Alright, so no ring lighter. I'll slide this over to the side and put it back into its original spot. And let's turn on my defaulted light. Okay, here we go. Alright, back in reality. That was nice using my ring lighter, but unfortunately, this is why you do test experience. This is why you do testing experience. So, okay. Alright, so as of right now, the playoffs. Let's actually talk about the regular season and the preseason. Oh my god, no, I'm messing up. Dude, I'm like messing up right now. Alright, so I wanted the regular season. Bruh. I'm trying to line these up. Can I? Okay, perfect. Now I want the preseason to be... Okay, perfect. Alright. Well, the preseason comes first. Then regular season, then playoffs, then playing tournament, the NBA Cup, and the... Okay, yeah, we'll get into that right now. Let's go with the preseason records. Alright, so 76ers preseason. 2002. Well, the old, basically, yeah, the 2000s. They went 3-5 in 02, 2-6 in 03, 2004, 6-3, 2005 wasn't good, 3-6, 06, 1, they were 1-4, 07, 2-5. So they didn't have a good preseason stands in the 2000s if you Think about it. Well, if you're an old head 76er fan in the process, well, you probably are probably wondering, preseason doesn't matter. Well, it kind of matters to me. Well, for now, and as we're going to the 2010s, they've had a not so good productive preseason, so they have not been like as a relevant team in the process through these last preseasons, except for when they started to be good, which was the start of this season, and then came across that, and then they decided to like this to become a good team in preseason since then. So they are on a whooping 7 streak, 7 winning preseason record. They have not had a bad preseason record since 2017. So that might actually come. They could have actually had it this year, but and also notes you might actually this might confuse some of the 76er fans, including me, but they played some New Zealand team in the preseason, which was their first ever preseason game, and then they played the regular 5 preseason games, if that makes sense. That's why they went 3-3. They had a 3-3 record. But yeah, their like best preseason year was 2022, which was Philadelphia's best year for sports. And if you're a Pittsburgh fan that's probably watching this, I will talk about the Pirates another time. And yes, but we're not going to talk about 2022 for the Pittsburgh Steelers or for any Pittsburgh team in the process. Well, for the Penguins, yeah, but we're not going to talk about 2022 for Pittsburgh. It was weird. 2022 was weird. Regular seasons records. Okay. So, the 76ers started in 1946. They went 2-3 in 4th place in the division. Then, as you basically, I'm actually just gonna scroll down. But yeah, this is their records and division placement through the years in the process. And yeah, they didn't have a pretty. The last time they were actually in first place was 2020, but in 2001 they were 6th place. The 2000s the 2000s record, they were in first place, but the 2001 they went 6th place. And from there, things just went downhill. So their first place was in 2000s, and then since then, they just haven't been any place in the process since 2000. Until 2020 came. And 2020 was to be honest, I feel like 2020 was the best season for the 76ers. And also, like, another thing, the Nets were literally, like, again, like among the 76ers. Yeah, that was because they had Harden, Durant, and I forgot who else they had. I might have to look at that again, but I know Harden, Durant, somebody was on there. I forgot that other guy that was on there. It's not Russell Westbrook. He was on the Lakers, but somebody, the Nets had a big 3 and it didn't work out. Kyrie, Durant, and Harden. Good. A good big three, but couldn't play at the same time. Durant and what's his face? Harden played together. But yeah, this was actually a good year, so you won't see this anytime soon. You will not see this anytime soon. And this is what the Sixers are going towards in the process. And also, here's another thing that they have not made a second place appearance either as well. So 2000s first place, 2020 first place. What a coincidence. I love doing that. I love doing that. 1982, first place, 76ers. So, I should actually count the first places that they used to be in. But then they were also in first place in 1977. I'm just scrolling through the years right now to see who's in, they were in first place back-to-back years, 1976 and 1977. So that's what I'm... Okay. I mean, the last time that they've actually... But no, that was actually the last time they did that, though. First place back-to-back years, 1976 and 1977. Their most prior years of going in first place in the division, back-to-back years. Can you imagine doing that every single year? First place every single year, 76ers, instead of seeing the Celtics. And ever since then, they just been going to third place, fifth place, last place, 13th place, all different types of places but first. Until 2020 came in the process. But if we go back here a little bit more, and last time they were in second place was 1970. And on the looks of it, that is correct. I mean, again, they've made third place. They have not made a second place appearance in the division. That has not yet to happen. They have always made third place to sixth place, fifth place, and fourth place. And they've actually made seventh place for the first time. Where is it? Yeah, they made seventh place for the first time since the 2010. First thing of 2010. And then they made it again 07. But let's see when they were in first place 3 straight back-to-back years, 1965 and 1967. And the NBA was different back in this timeline of the 1960s. Get rid of that. Last time they made back-to-back second place was with these 2 years, 1956 and 57. And they made third place 4 straight years, 58, 59, 60, and 61. Again, the NBA was different back in this timeline. Back in that timeline period. This NBA now, it's about shooting threes and wanting to join other superstars and other teams. You know? They tied second place in the division. You don't really see that though, and that could actually happen in NBA now, modern NBA now. And other than that, yeah, that was like the last time the 76ers ever made back-to-back first-place appearances in the division. Right now, the only rarest first place that you ever see the Sixers is the 2000s when they went to play in the 2000 the 2001 playoffs / having a good season to start off the 2000s and during the fall. And then 2020 was kind of similar to that in the process, but they've lost. So you will not see the Sixers going into first place anytime soon. But I think we all get, and of course they made 13th place for the first time since since 09. This is the first time in 13th place in the division since 09. For the first time in forever. And again, it's their first time missing the playoffs since 2016. Water. My throat's getting dry. Okay. I need to get more water though. Okay. Okay. Playoff records. Okay, well, if you're a 76er fan, again, that is watching this, you'll be amazed of what's here. The series of playoff games, 99. They've only missed 23 playoffs, and this is their 23 playoff that they just missed. Well, the 23rd playoff that they just missed, actually, to correct myself with that. Teams playoff appearances, 54. So you made 54 playoff appearances and missed 23. That's good, right? Well, the playoff record for the actual team is 48 and 51, which is fine. You can actually do that. It's fine. So all I think you need to do is play in 100 playoff games and win more games. That's all. NBA Finals appearance, 9. NBA Eastern Conference first round record, 18 and 11. They can dominate the first round, but the second round they're 18 and 18. NBA Conference Finals record, 9 and 12. They have not made this since 01, the 01 playoffs. NBA Finals record, 3 and 6. Last time they were in the NBA Finals was the 01 loss series, the 1-4 versus Lakers. The Lakers beat them, unfortunately, 4-1 actually. But yeah, they have not made the playoffs. Well, they have not gotten past this to this in a number of years. So, further ado, the play-in tournament, they are 1-0. They played the Heat, which was back last year in the 2024 playoffs. And the NBA Cup. They finished 2-2 in both back-to-back years in the process. So they're more likely to win something like this than winning a actual NBA championship. So this is just a pre-championship, but no. And then Summer League. For the Sixers, I think this didn't start until 2006, which it says here. Well, the way how I have it here in the process, I tried to find more info about when the Sixers started their summer league, but 2006 is what it led me to. So here we go. Here they went 4-2, 5-0. So they had like a good productive year. 2010 is when they started to like not like really be as like productive until the 2024 in the process. They have not been productive in the process. And then in 2025 we'll have to see what's going to happen this year with the summer league in the process. So I will be keeping an eye on that. And then the Salt Lake Summer League, their best season was 2022. Again, that was a Philadelphia year for all sports teams, 2-1, and then they went 1-2 in both back-to-back years of 23 and 24. So, but the thing about this right here in the process, and you just look at this in the process, and it's like this team. This is a good team. We're passionate fans. It's just the organization is making fans not want to be associated with the team. Kind of like how the Pirates are, kind of like how the Pirates are what they're doing right now in the process. So the things like the difference between the Pirates and the Sixers is that the Pirates, they have the money. They don't want to go and they don't want to spend the money, but they're they're making new merchandises and spending money on stuff that we don't really care about as much. Like I said merchandise actually, but like jerseys, like different styles of jerseys, different styles of hats. Like that's fine, but the team is losing, and you're spending money on stuff that could be like I don't know during the off season, you know. And the Sixers, they're kind of like in that direction, but it's called the process, and it's BS. The BS process. The process with the 76ers, well, the process has led them to lose games and have records like this. Like literally, this is losing records right here in the process. Literally losing records. Like I'm going to say this right here for the Summer League, 76ers have had their best season ever, 4-1. 4-1. Then again, the 76ers, the process, it sucks. It sucks. Let me actually get this set up just in case. So 76ers 2025 Salt. Here we go. Allergies. I meant it season sucks. I don't know what to say. I mean, again, they're heading down, and they're just Nah. They're in a hole. But, right now, I am going to, I sound kind of awkward since I'm sucking on this mint. My throat is bothering me a little bit. It's a little dry. That's why, but I'm about to stop this anyway. I mean, again, the preseason is good, but well, since 2018, I don't know, man. But history status is over. Right now, I'm just bluffing, making noise while I'm sucking on this mint. Yeah, the Sixers. They suck. They suck. They don't. I don't know who's gonna be their coach next season. Nick Nurse is, I'm guessing, trying to return. I don't know, but it's not looking good right now. So yeah, as your host, the Jedi is out, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whether it's me playing a Madden game or a Mortal Kombat game, or me doing this. But yes, I am out. Peace out.